audio mastering secrets. Three important things that I have to cover, I put at the front of every genre video. First, I got to go through what is mastering. What are we trying to do? I have to explain that. I also go through the processors that I use in mastering. You know, you have to know what I'm using before we start to master. And also the chain of effects, which is the order that these processes are in. What is audio mastering? What exactly are we trying to do? The simple, non-technical answer, audio mastering is adding effects to the stereo out, your main out, your master out. We are taking this file, which I have imported already, and we're adding effects as a whole to the stereo out of this file. This is what mastering is. I have my Cambridge here, and for this video, I have my Ozone, which contains 6 processors. I have it on the main stereo out, and anything I do affects this entire file as a whole. That's what mastering is. Why is it different than mixing? Mixing, you're doing each individual track. The vocal, I'm adding something. The bass, I'm adding something. This, I'm adding something. You export that to make a song. Mastering, here's the exported song. We're going to the stereo out. We're putting stuff on there, and we're putting effects on this. What is your goal in mastering? I will keep this simple. I want this song to sound like a commercial song on the radio. You can say it many different ways, but that's basically what it is. I'm listening to the industry standard. I'm listening to songs on the radio. I'm listening to the way that genre, that style is supposed to sound, and I'm going to make this sound like that. You know, I'll put a reference track up here, and we go back and forth and listen, and I'm making this song sound like the song on the radio. That's what mastering is. A question I've heard so many times is, does a song even need to be mastered? Absolutely yes, and here's why. There are certain processes that you can only do in mastering. You can't do them in mixing. Anything on the stereo out is considered mastering. And one of the biggest processes is making a song as loud as it can be without distorting. You can't do it in mixing. You can't compress each track and push it up. You can come close, but when it comes to getting a song as loud as it needs to be and compressing it overall, that's done in mastering. It has to be done on this stereo out. Anything done on the stereo out is considered mastering. You can't EQ a song overall as a whole in mixing because you have different instruments. You can't blend it all together. You can't do a blending compression as a whole with individual tracks in mixing. In mastering, you are on the stereo out, the main out, the master out. You can apply effects to this entire song. You can tone it in. You can compress it down. You can smooth it together. You can't do it in mixing. So why do I need mastering? The simple answer, because you cannot do it in mixing. It's not possible. Get the book, Audio Mastering Secrets, a #1 bestseller on Amazon. There's a lot of graphs and charts in the book, not included in the video. Helps you follow along a little bit better and get your masters sounding the very best they can. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This will allow me to create more advanced videos, and I'll have some prize giveaways too.